Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, GMB SHOW. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The Chase host's condition leaves him white as a sheet. Bradley Walsh is a hugely familiar face on TV, with his career having gone from strength to strength in recent years. The 65-year-old will be back on our screens this evening for an installment of the Chase Celebrity Special. He has also recently appeared on Bradley and Barney Walsh Breaking Dad, an ITV travel series that sees Bradley joined by son Barney. In one episode, they discovered Tokyo's vibrant attractions and, according to Bradley, some of Japan's most hair-raising rope bridges. During a recent appearance on Chris Evans' Virgin Radio breakfast show, Bradley confessed to experiencing genuine vertigo while navigating the precarious structure. Bradley told Chris, "I know, people think I'm making it up." However, Chris replied, "There's no way, you were white as a sheet," and Barney interjected with, "It does terrify him." Reassuringly, Bradley reported that he's been making progress with his vertigo struggles, stating that, "I'd like to think that since the early days I've got a bit better." The NHS website describes vertigo as a sensation of spinning, either personally or environmentally, which can significantly impact balance. It notes that vertigo episodes can last from mere seconds to hours, with severe cases persisting for days or even months, as reported by Gloucestershire Live. Vertigo often resolves itself without treatment. Nevertheless, the NHS advises consulting a GP if symptoms recur or interfere with daily life. Vertigo is often mistakenly referred to as a fear of heights, when in actuality this should be termed acrophobia. According to Healthline, acrophobia can induce physical reactions such as increased sweating, chest tightness or pain, nausea or dizziness, and an accelerated heartbeat when faced or even just thinking about elevated places. Beyond his vertigo, Bradley has also grappled with another medical condition called Blepharitis, leading to swollen red eyes. He previously said, "People don't realize I have seriously bad Blepharitis. I have to take one pill a day for it, or I really struggle. I am going to need my eyes operated on at some point to sort it out. So many times people have commented on how I look, but they don't realize. If I take medication, though, I'm fine." Bradley Walsh stood behind the Chase podium, smiling as the cameras rolled, but the moment the red light blinked off, a subtle wince crossed his face. "All right, take 5, the floor manager shouted. Bradley silently slipped into his dressing room, letting out a breath he didn't even realize he was holding. His phone buzzed with texts from his son, Barney, asking if he was up for a bike ride later. He glanced at it and typed back, "We'll see, mate." Truth was, he wasn't sure. For months, he'd been battling a condition few people knew about, blepharitis, an eye inflammation that made his eyelids constantly sore, swollen, and irritated, especially under the harsh studio lights. People laughed when he mentioned it. "Brad, you're just tired," one crew member had chuckled. "Are you making that up so you can leave early for golf?" a chaser teased once. But it wasn't a joke, and Bradley, always the man with a quip ready, found it strangely isolating to carry a health struggle people didn't believe. His eyes felt like they were filled with sand, but his job demanded constant laughter, constant readiness, and flawless delivery. "Brad, we need you back on set," someone knocked. He looked in the mirror. His eyes were puffy, rimmed in red, but the smile was still there. Bradley Walsh, the face of Family Afternoons, the cheeky host who made even the toughest chasers grin. "Coming," he called, washing his face quickly with cold water. During a break, he sat next to Sean Wallace, who leaned in and whispered, "You all right, mate? You've been blinking like a broken traffic light today." Bradley gave a half-laugh. "It's this eye thing, mate. Blepharitis. People think I'm making it up, but it's been awful." Sean nodded. "You never complain, Brad. If it's bothering you, it must be bad." It was a small moment of validation that meant more than Bradley would admit. Later that evening, when the filming wrapped, Bradley went live on Instagram, surprising fans. He shared his struggle openly, explaining how it affected him daily. "People think I'm making it up," he said, his voice steady. "But it's real, and it's a reminder we never know what someone is dealing with behind a smile. The comments flooded in with support. Fans thanked him for speaking up. Others shared their own stories, and some simply sent hearts. Bradley closed the live, leaning back in his chair, feeling lighter than he had in months. Outside, Barney was waiting with 2 helmets and their bikes ready. "Still up for it, Dad?" Barney grinned. Bradley smiled, eyes still sore but heart settled. "Yeah, mate, let's go." Because no matter what, Bradley Walsh would always choose life, laughter, and the next adventure, even when it meant riding on with eyes that the world never saw, carrying a struggle he'd finally chosen to share.